right. So what's your first impression so far of this Norwegian Prima? It's a great cruise ship, and this suite is fantastic for sure.
Well, I am in love with this ship. Like, I love the design, I love the layout, every corner, even the restaurants, they are amazing. And the food is extremely good.
Great video for you today on how to have fun outdoors. That's right, the Norwegian Prima full walkthrough and tour. These cruise ship walkthrough and tours have made our channel super famous, so much so we added a second channel, How to Have Fun Cruising. So definitely hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, get it out to everyone. Check out our Facebook, our Instagram, also our website, howtohavefunoutdoors.com, and hit that notify button so you can get all of our videos. We cover a little bit of everything on this channel, and we love cruising. So how about the Norwegian Prima? 143,000 tons. It is a huge ship, and it's designed for fun and pleasure. The length, that's right, 981 feet long. It is a big ship, no question about it. Launched back in August of 2022. It is full of fun. You're going to enjoy this video. Built in Italy. Alice was super excited about that, being an Italian. And with the capacity of 3,099 passengers, it holds a ton of people. So lots of great nightlife. Crew 1,500, and no question about it, there was plenty of great service on this ship. And overall, this is the first of the 6 Prima-class ships to be built by Norwegian Cruise Line. So you're going to love this video. If you've got something booked, you're definitely going to want to watch it. We cover it floor by floor. We've got 3-level go-kart track on this ship. You're not going to believe it. It is the largest go-kart track in all of the oceans with different ships. 10 decks, drop slide. That is so unbelievable. You're going to love that. A huge, elegant haven area like no other ship I've ever seen. It is gorgeous. Amazing nightlife. Wait till you see the video we have on that. You're gonna go crazy. This is an awesome ship. Italian design, like we talked about. It looks totally different than anything you've seen. It is gorgeous. And it was founded back in 1966. That's right, Norwegian Cruise Line goes all the way back 57 years ago. It's the 4th largest cruise line in the world. Question about it, Norwegian is a great cruise line. You're gonna love it. 19 cruise ships overall, and they have done a great job with the Prima. So if you haven't checked out our sister channel, How to Have Fun Cruising, also here on this channel, How to Have Fun Outdoors, we do a little bit of everything. You're gonna definitely wanna subscribe, hit that like button, but check out all the videos we have, not just on cruising, but hiking, you know, all kinds of outdoor activities, RVs, you know, camping, fishing, traveling the world. We've had over 4 million views in less than 2 years. It has been really a crazy ride here on YouTube, and what we decided was that we were going to make videos of high quality 4K filming that were fast paced to give our audience what they really want. And there's no difference here with these walkthrough videos. We go floor by floor, top to bottom. You're going to get to see it all. So if you've booked on this ship, you're definitely going to watch it. It's a little confusing at the top. We're at deck 20, which is the very, very top. And the only thing on deck 20 is just the start of the wave water slides at the very, very top. And you're going to try those out, and you're going to love them. Even if you're older, give it a shot. These slides are a lot of fun. The wave is a really unique slide in itself, but then you have the 10-story slides in addition to that. You drop down to level 19, and basically that is a level that is split between the front of the ship and the middle of the ship. So it's a little bit confusing. You got to go up to come down to go back up over in the go-kart and haven area. But what we're going to do is start you from the front of the ship and then work you back down. As you can see, this is at the beginning of the cruise as we were departing. Everybody hanging out at the pool area, which is in the center of the ship. And we had a lot of fun. They turned on the music. People started dancing, having a good time. Definitely make sure that at the beginning of the cruise that you get up top by the pool. That's a major tip. because there's a lot of activity up there, a lot of fun. They got the drinks cooking, and everybody is having a great time out on the deck dancing. And all throughout the cruise, they have different events up in this area that you would really, really enjoy. So as you pop down from 19 to 18, you have a little bit more activities. 19 is basically just an area, lookout area deck. 18, as you can see, they have a whole kids area and a lot of lounging and a lot of people laying out here during the cruise. Because of the way this ship is designed, one of the things that is probably the biggest disappointment is that you don't have a lot of deck space up top. Meaning that if you're in the Haven, you have ton. They have like a third of the ship, and then you have the midsection of the ship with the go karts, which take up a ton of space, and then you have the front of the ship that you're looking at right here with the kids' aqua park and all of that. So outside of that, this ship is amazing. And you still have plenty of things up here. It's really more compact than what you typically see on the top. And that go-kart track takes up so much space, but it's an amazing go-kart track, right? It's the largest of any cruise ship in the world. But as you can see in the front, you have the observation lounge, and this wraps around the complete front of deck 18. And it is absolutely beautiful. One of the best places to hang out. They've got like a little library. They've got games. They've got a little bar in there. Tons of seats. You want to bring your computer up there, relax, play cards, lounge. It is just a really, really great area to go. A lot of people didn't even find out about this area until later into the cruise. So one big benefit of watching these cruise videos is learning all the little hot spots before you get on the cruise ship so you can take advantage of them. And by no question about it, this is a great area, as you can see here. Really, really nice design. And then in addition, they have little hors d'oeuvres and food here that is all free of charge that you can help yourself with. This is just a great place to be when you're on this cruise. Look at there, fresh lemon water, cucumber water, you name it. Kind of like that spa effect. Beautiful windows. You could look out everywhere. And no question about it, this is a great place to hang out. So we're going to wander here off of this observational lounge area and come back into, that's right here, as you can see, the Galaxy Pavilion. So if you're looking for the ultimate arcade area on a cruise ship, this is it. Out of all the different cruise ships we've ever been on, I don't think we've ever seen an arcade like the Galaxy Pavilion. It is remarkable. Tons of simulators, tons of different games. And if you've got teenagers, you got kids, they're going to fall in love with this area of the ship. And let's go ahead and look around. And then we got a little interview with one of the workers in this area. But sit back and check out all the different games. You guys are going to go crazy in this area. And what's your name again?
Michelle.
Michelle's going to tell us what's going on with this.
So we have two different rooms. One is like a wardrobe's, magician's wardrobe, and the other one is like an explorer's room. And one of them is, the magician's one is like darker and mysterious. You have an order to solve the puzzles, and you need to free the spirit of this magician that got stuck in there. In the other one, you need to find pieces that are hidden in these artifacts from all over the world in order to build an idol and complete this escape room.
How hard is it?
It depends. It depends on which one you like better. I like more the explorer's one. To me, it's more fun. And the puzzles are separate in that one. Okay. So awesome. There's no order. You can work separate or you can work together all around the room. It's very nice. It's
right.
lighter also, so if you have like, I don't know how old are your kids, if they're small or not.
Yeah.
If they're teenagers, maybe the magician's one, but if they're small,
I think
That's
the
this one big
adventure
kid
one
right
is-
there.
Yeah, I think it's,
All right, well, this is definitely
I
how to
like
have
you.
fun cruising right there. So thanks so much,
You're
Michelle.
welcome.
Awesome.
The Galaxy Pavilion is just absolutely awesome. One tip for you here, though, is make sure you make your reservations early for the escape room or the Top Golf Simulator area. They book up fast, way faster than we thought. Some of these things we said, oh, we'll try it a little bit later. We went back, it was pretty booked up. So here we are on deck 17 again. That's where you had that observational lounge. Then you come into the Galaxy Pavilion. And then on the other side, you have the go-karts. But in the middle, and when you walk out of the Galaxy Pavilion area, you walk out, you go right into the middle of the ship here where you have your pool area and pool lounge. So lots of going on there, music all the time, activities all during the cruise ship. Lots of fun for sure, but another big tip is make sure you get there early if you want a seat. There's not a lot of room in this area. Again, between the go-kart, the observational lounge, and then in the back of the ship, all being the haven, you're pretty squeezed in there. So you definitely got to get there early if you want a seat. Okay, so now we're going to walk past the pool area on deck 17, underneath the go-karts, and we're going to show you all the restaurants there and then go up by the go-kart.
We are on floor 17. You got your choice of Palomar, seafood, or how about Food Republic, kind of that Asian cuisine. Two great restaurants.
Well, the food is excellent on this cruise ship, and you get lots of variety. These are some of the really unique restaurants up top that give you some different flavors. But this Palomar is really nice, great views, looking out on the ocean, and you get a little bit of an overview of it right here. Got a great kitchen area. They've got a little bar set up here, as you can see. So really nice restaurant, highly recommend that, and that's Palomar. And then you have the Food Republic here, and this thing is pretty swanky. One of these places that got the trendy chow, a little bit of everything in here, and no question about it, it is also very nice, as you can see. And the food was great here. We really enjoyed it. You know, all throughout the ship, we were impressed with the food, quite honestly, on the Norwegian Prima. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Lots of different cuisine and something different every single night you can do. And they have these little menu ordering digital displays at each of the tables, which is really nice. You kind of pick what you want, and your food ends up coming. And as you can see, it looks out onto the haven area over here. Here's a quick look at the sushi bar, dumplings, all the kind of cool food that they have. And then you also have the Surfside Cafe, which is the main buffet area that you typically would get on a lot of these cruise ships. So if you come into this side here, you can see they've got all the hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken, you know, a lot of your salad and fixings here, which is really nice. And then you go into the main buffet area, and as you can see, it's smaller than what you would typically see at some of the other cruise ships as far as the buffet area goes, but it worked. I mean, when we first got up there, we thought it was going to be super crowded, but the design of it is actually pretty unique, and it's a long buffet, I guess, versus a centralized buffet. So it actually is spread out down the side of the ship. And overall, again, the food quality was excellent on the Norwegian Prima. Lots of nice selection here. As you can see, all the different desserts, all the different salads, a lot of the main course. We try to show you a little bit of everything here. And just like all the normal buffets, it's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And if you don't want to sit down and go through the whole typical, process of eating, you can just come up here, grab what you want. It's all free, part of the overall cruise ship cost. So there's no extra charge or any of that you got to deal with. So, and it's casual, so you can wear what you want, come up here and really just pick out what you want, eat when you want, and it's all good. So up next is the Vibe. This is a beach club. It's part of the Haven. You got to have a card to get in, as you can see right here. Once you're in, you know, no question about it. If you love the Haven and you're used to this on the Norwegian cruise ships, this Vibe Beach Club and the way that they designed the Haven on this cruise ship with the multi-decks is truly amazing. So I would, if you can, upgrade to this area. A lot less people, beautiful loungers, beautiful jacuzzis, beautiful pools, so much room. It's almost like another ship within the ship. It's a hybrid ship, and even the captain of the ship told Alice and I it's really a hybrid ship. You've got your normal cruise, you know, atmosphere, and then you've got your Haven where it is just exquisite. I mean, real high quality, fit and finish, great foods, definitely up class. So if you're looking at doing a fancier cruise line like Celebrity or some of the others, something to rethink is, you know, doing the Haven on the Norwegian Prima, on these new Norwegian ships. I think you're going to be pretty impressed. It's as luxurious, you know, as anything out there. And we got to tour a lot of it, so you're going to get to see all of that. And really nice bar section, as you can see here. But this is only one part of it. We're going to show you some more of this off the back of the ship, and pretty impressive. We even had a meet the captain night, and that was pretty cool. But take a look at the jacuzzi here. Really nice. And this is the thing. There's just so much space.
Hey, this is our best friend here.
All right.
Say hi to the world. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go back up to deck 18. Like I mentioned, you got to go up to go down to go back up. And this is where the racetrack action is with the go-kart. And boy, oh boy, was this a lot of fun. So you may not even be into go-karting, and you still can enjoy this area. They've got a big bar that overlooks the pool. This is called the Prima Speedway Bar, and lots of great drinks there. And as you can see, you can look down over the Haven on one side and down on the racetrack on the other. Here's the Prima Speedway. Every day they list who's got the fastest times, and it is pretty slick the way it's set up here. So as you come up, you can see that you've also got the big slides that go down 10 decks. That's right, and they're right here where the racetrack is. They've also got a huge gaming section, but this is called the Rush. You got to be 48 inches tall to go down that slide. So you can see here with a little bit of a help of a hat, you can make it, and you can go for a fun slide down. But they've got this whole gaming section here also next to the go-kart. It's called the Stadium, and tons of different games. So they've got shuffleboard, a lot of unique games that you haven't seen before, a lot of fun things to do where you can actually play soccer with your feet at a table, a little bit of everything here, as you can take a look. In addition to all the different games in the go-kart area, you also had this tea time, which is basically putt-putt. The only negative is you do have to pay, which is kind of a bummer, but you can see why. It's so much more high-tech than any type of putt-putt that you have on other cruise ships. They also had this automated darts area that you could play. Lots of really cool stuff, but here's a quick glimpse of the putt-putt area, and you can see it was more like a Las Vegas style, if anything else. But pretty cool, and now we're going to jump over to the go-karts for you. No question about it, the Prima Speedway is pretty remarkable, to say the least. 3 stories high. These things go flying around the track, and no question about it, if you love go-karts, this is your dream cruise ship for sure. So you can have one heck of a time riding these things. And they have carts that will hold 1 person. They have go-karts that hold 2 people. They have different events during the day. You can just, go and see how fast you run. They even have competition. But overall, it's pretty awesome. So much for that area. We're going to go back down now. And you can see that we're going from floor number 17. Number 16, where you have the Haven Lounge, the Haven Restaurant. You've got the big spa we're going to show you, and then we'll take you down to the floor 7 and 6 where there's tons of activity. But overall, let's go to deck number 16, because this one is pretty special if you love the Mandara Spa and Salon. This thing is pretty awesome, and you can see how excited Alice was. She loves her spas on all the different cruise ships. And when you get on these new cruise ships, they've just put so much effort into the design and all of the functionality of it. So here you can see they have a barber shop, which is pretty awesome. You can get your hair cut, hair dyed, you name it. They've got it all set up. And as you walk on down, you'll get to see what? You got a little pedicure action with the beauty salon. And let's talk to some of the ladies that were trying this area out. I think they really, really loved it. We're doing a really cool tour of the spa, and we come in here to check out all these pedicures, manicures, all this good stuff. And what do we see? 2 Green Bay Packer fans. 2 Green Bay Packer fans. Alice, tell everybody where I was born.
I was born in Michigan.
Detroit. And who's the Green Bay Packers playing today in the final game of the season?
Oh, ay, we have a bad situation.
I'm already jealous. Look at that. They're outdoing us already.
Are you asking me to treat you, Tommy T?
Okay, let's check out the rest of this spa. It is absolutely gorgeous. They did a great job with the design. As you can see here, they've got these really nice med spa area where you get all kinds of treatments. Lots and lots of different setups here. When you get into here, you can see the Pulse Fitness Center, really sweet setup as you walk down the hall. And boom, here you go. Here's what the gym looks like. And I got to tell you, they did a nice job with this. You got nice big old windows. Very, very clean. We noticed that there was always somebody cleaning this space constantly. Towels everywhere, so you don't have to worry about that. Fresh water. A lot of different programs they offer during the day to help you with exercise, weights, cycling, you name it, they've got it. You can see it's really nice. They've got all the weight machines here. They've also got the dead weights, so you got a nice selection of everything. And overall, we were impressed. I mean, really nice layout, plenty of equipment to work with, as you can see. And you get this beautiful view right off the front of the ship that's gorgeous. And I like that. We really like where you have these gyms where you can see out on the ocean. Some of the newer ships have them kind of like hidden in the middle of the ship where you don't get the views like a lot of the older designs. Again, towels everywhere, no issue there, really nice. But we're going to walk on out here as we walk down the hall, and you can see that they've got plenty of treatment rooms, and there's some of the pools that come with the spa package if you elect to take that. But really a great design. I mean, very, very comfy down in here, as you can see, and relaxing, not crowded, so they limit the numbers on that. And the sculptures are beautiful. The design is beautiful. But we'll walk in right over here where you can see some of the really nice setup they have with these thermal beds. I think everybody knows how awesome they are. And as we walk down the hall here, you're going to get to see a lot of this setup. Overall, it's pretty sweet. Okay, so the spa and the workout area are all in the front of the ship on deck 16, but as we head to the back of the ship, you've got staterooms all in the middle of deck 16, but then in the back, that's right folks, this amazing haven area, and it is absolutely awesome. If you've got the money to upgrade, it is well worth it. This is probably one of the nicest areas I've seen on any cruise ship. It is absolutely spectacular. We got lucky with our particular suite. We were not officially in the haven. However, with that balcony suite, they did allow us to come to the captain's night in the haven. I think with the concept of trying to recruit you to the next level. And we got to meet the captain. We got to explore the entire area, the facility, the bar, the restaurant, the outdoor side of it. And it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. We were so impressed. Take a look at this. We'll sit back, show you around. But if you have the money, definitely on the Norwegian Prima, I think of all these Norwegian ships, this one is worth the upgrade. The facilities are so nice, no overcrowdedness, and really get pampered in this area. I think it's actually worth the money to upgrade based on everything that we saw.
Captain. Rudy, Captain.
No, el capitán.
Who's the captain?
Okay, we've seen the Mandara Spa, the Pulse Fitness Center, the beautiful Haven area. Now it's time to head down the ship. That's right, we're going from deck 15 down to deck 9. You've got the Splash for all the kids, the Splash Academy. That's on deck 15. But for the most part, these are all rooms throughout all these different decks. So you head down to deck 13, down to deck 12, all staterooms. Again, nothing going on, except for on deck 12, you do have the medical center. So if you have any type of issue, deck 12 is where you need to go. The studio lounge area is right there for some of the Haven guests. But as we come down here, you'll see we're on floor 11 and down to 10, deck 10, and deck 9. Let's check out our room.
Alice, we got a big suite here on the Norwegian Prima, and take a look at there, room 9186. Look at all the fancy LED lights. This tells you if you need to have your room made up, do not disturb, all of that. Nice feature, but let's go check out this suite. Yeah. And I gotta say, we've been in a lot of suites in a lot of different ships, and we're going to show you this one. But Alice's from Milan, north of Milan and Lake Como. That's the home of fashion, and she sees all kinds of fit and finish. And this is the place where, you know, Italians make Ferraris, Lamborghinis, incredible furniture, fashion, you name it. And your first impressions of this room were, wow, you love the colors, you love the fit and finish, and we're going to show it to you all back home right now. And let's go ahead and get started. We'll start up front here. You ready, Alice?
Yes, this room, you're going to love it, and I'm going to show you why. Let's go. Let's start with the bathroom.
All right.
All right. Come on in. The bathroom, as you can see, I mean, is extremely spacious. Look at the color that they choose.
Beautiful.
Really nice sand color with these different blues and gold, but making you feel like you are into the ocean with the bright sun. That is my feeling, at least.
It's really nice.
Really nice towel holders. The bathroom obviously has a nice
plenty of room there.
Plenty of room. I can get my legs spread out.
Okay.
Look at the sink, really big. And you have a lot of storage underneath for all your toiletries.
Wow, and your little trash can built in, stainless steel.
And then obviously nice shelves, but the biggest part that I love is obviously I love mirrors, and when the mirrors have also the light on around, making makeup very easy.
Yeah.
And I love that.
And they've got the soaps here, another outlet up here, and look at that shower, folks.
Look at the door is really nice.
Yeah.
And here we can fit in two easily. Look at here.
Yeah.
Dancing in the rain. Dancing in the rain, da-da-da, da-da-da.
All right, very good. A real nice shower, and everyone back home's like, all right, let's check out the rest of this. Nice robe hangers there for sure.
All right.
All right, here we go. Look at this. And as you see, and you saw in our Norwegian Pearl video, in the suite, you get treats every day. This is actually a real plant, not a fake plant, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
You got the little hangers here for your jackets and everything.
Yeah, we ordered some extra water, and I suggest everybody to do this, so you always have water in your room.
That's another big tip right there.
Big tip, yes. And another fantastic mirror. And what I love it is that you have all the different type of connection, including USB-C, USB, and a normal plug over here.
Wow, nice. European NUS 110.
Absolutely. Then you have a big drawer here.
Wow.
When there's space enough for computers or just for your papers and whatever you prefer for your nice desk.
Now, how do you say desk in Italian? We got to get out that Italian word of the day.
Tavolino.
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 Tavolino, okay.
Yeah, and then the ice container with two nice glasses.
How do you say ice in Italian?
Ghiaccio.
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 Ghiaccio. So there, you got a bonus word. 2 Italian words. Another big reason to follow us here on our channel. We're always showing you some Italian word by word. All right, I like this. His and hers on both sides of this sofa. And what's nice is all your personal stuff you can throw in here. They got the nice big drawers.
Yes.
That's a big plus, you know. Look at the size of those drawers.
Yeah, and the modern looking lamps with also USB connection on the side. So there is always like a little detail that make the difference in this room. I love that.
Really nice.
Look at the color of this sofa. Sofa very comfortable, to be honest. You're looking outside. And for us, they actually just let us great spumante here. So tonight we can celebrate.
How about that?
Yeah, and it's actually a really good bottle.
That's a good bottle. Big TV. Look at that nice big flat screen. And one of
our favorite Nespresso coffee machine with some good Nespresso cups over
Yeah,
here.
we used to be Keurig people. Then we went on the Norwegian Pearl.
Yeah.
Check out that video
yes.
right
Check it
there. That's a great video.
Absolutely.
And we fell in love with this Nespresso coffee maker, and now we have
We
it everywhere.
including our camper bag.
Yeah, and that trip got crazy. If you ever wondered what it's like to be in a storm, check out that video. We got in the 27-foot waves on a hurricane and got dodged all the way down into the Bermuda Triangle. Water went above, that's right, the 13th floor, and we have it on video.
Yes.
All right, what else we got here? This is cool.
All right, obviously we have a great refrigerator.
Nice.
Nice. And in the first drawer here, we have all the different cups and mugs.
Look at that.
And this tea is actually really good.
Yeah, that's great tea.
It's really great.
We learned that from Norwegian too. Perfect.
Yeah. And finally, not less important, you have another great drawer here.
Another
for
big
all
drawer.
your stuff.
All right, so look at this beautiful living room. You've got the nice bath, another nice desk here. Take a look. You've got your blow dryer underneath, the nice ottoman setup. But where do you sleep, Alice?
Haha, this is a secret. Follow me.
Oh, here we go, folks.
Different room.
Ba-boom. 2 rooms in this suite. That is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And look how beautiful. Backlit. This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And once again, all your USBs. We don't even need all of our adapters.
I just noticed there is also USB-C on the other side.
Yeah,
This
that
is
is
amazing.
super cool.
Really good. What I love about this room, a lot of things. First of all, really nice heart on the side, great TV here. But what I love the most is obviously the cabinetry.
Yeah.
And this backlit like this.
Yeah,
just
it's
perfect.
just modern. You can tell this
Very
is a new
nice.
ship. Really, really nice. It is gorgeous. And big closets, like you're at home in your own.
Wait, I show you that.
Yeah, take a look
so
at
you
this.
open here, and you have the space for all your shoes.
Look at that. Flip-flops, everything
Yeah.
can go in there.
Something to like to hang here, but
Yeah.
obviously you can open it.
Yeah, look at that. Another shelf if you want another shelf.
If you need it, or if you, like me, you prefer long dresses to hang, so you can just use the open
right.
space. And obviously you have both the sides like this.
Yeah.
Okay? So there is no confusion between
There's your
what
safe,
is a Tommy T
More
space.
nice pull-out and
what
an
is-
umbrella, laundry bags, everything. Really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Super,
And then,
super cool.
Well, I didn't finish here, Tommy T.
Yeah, let's go take a look at the
this
rest.
side. Here,
Wow.
there's a lot of space for your clothes.
No fighting on this cruise for who gets what shelf. I mean, you got tons of space. And once again, just like the living room, you got his and hers on the side here where you can also put some of your personal stuff. So no question about it, no issue with storage space. Maybe the most storage space we've seen
I
on
ever seen.
any of
Yeah.
our suite ships on the different suites that we've
Very
had.
well
And we actually compared suites before this video.
Oh,
Check out
yes,
that
check this
video.
Mhm.
And you can see some of the other ships. But this is a great room.
Yeah.
And now, let's go see what kind of balcony we have. Before we do, take a look at this TV monitor. Look at all the cool stuff they have on here with your TV, movies, count review, onboard services, entertainment, dining, spa, all this stuff right on your TV. So you can get at it pretty quickly. And then, boom, you got 2 big sliders. One out of the living room and one out of here. And this is kind of wild. You'll see there's 2 big full-length lawn chairs to sit in, so you can definitely hang out. But take a look at this, folks. What a different design for a cruise ship. You can see down there, they've got the water, a little infinity pool, and we've got a slide coming right down off of our big balcony. You can come all the way back here and take a look. Wow. Pretty awesome, huh, Alice? What do you think?
I love it, and I'm sure that I'm gonna spend a lot of time laying here with a nice glass of mojito.
Nice glass. There you go. A mojito it is. And there you have your other lawn chair. And look at this, folks. And the other slide glass door. So 2 sliders, lots of area on this suite. And, you know, it is gorgeous for sure. We're getting ready to get out of here in Cape Canaveral at Port Canaveral. And what a beautiful day. It is January 2023. So this is one of the first Prima cruises for 2023, and we're loving it so far.
Woohoo!
All right.
Excited!
Let's go check out the rest of that ship. Alice, are you ready?
Absolutely, I am ready, but it's a lot to see, so go, baby.
Let's-
No time to waste.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so next stop, that's right, folks, deck number 8, and boy, oh boy, do we got an amazing deck for you. The Prima Theater and Club. That's right, it's a theater and a club. What? They have done an incredible job on this, on the Norwegian Prima. Probably the most impressive part of the ship. One of the cool things, if you have a suite or a haven, for the shows at the theater, they have a reserved area. So you get to come in, there's reserved seating, you've got little drink holders, sit back and relax. You don't have to worry about getting a good seat. That is one of the limitations. You don't have a huge theater like you do on some of the older ships. So you definitely want to get there early and have a good time. But after the show, that's right, folks, this theater turns into what? A club. That's right, a club. It is remarkable. So after the show, they get everybody up on stage that wants to hang out while they get the theater ready for the last dance at 54. There's 2 evenings that you don't want to miss. This is one of them. Later in the cruise, they have another night, which is very similar, where they have the dancers and everybody else hang out. But what we attempted to do on this video was show you how this theater breaks down. I was even curious myself. How do they do this? How do they take an entire theater that holds tons of people and turn it into a, just flat out big time modern club? And you're going to get to see it here. They actually fold down all the seats. All the seats get folded down, as you see, then it retracts back into the wall. It's pretty remarkable, and nothing like this I've ever seen with any other cruise ship. It's like the Transformer theater into this club, but it gets way better. This club ends up being pretty high tech with all kinds of digital backgrounds, really, really cool laser action, and the lights and the music are just mind-blowing. I mean, if you love nightlife, if you love dancing, you're going to love the Norwegian Prima and this beautiful Prima Club. And as you can see here, these whole sofa area, lounge areas actually pull from inside the wall into the main theater area. And the next thing you know, you've got a club ready to go. And then you're like, what? What's going on? There's more. They keep pulling this stuff out. It is pretty remarkable. But we're going to sit back, play you some great dance music, and then you're going to get to see what happens. They bring in all the dancers, the DJs, all the fun. And boy, oh boy, did we have a great time. And we just couldn't stop dancing. And we really, really enjoyed this part of the Norwegian Prima. So let's go ahead and get started with Last Dance at 54, the studio. here we are on the 8th floor. That's right, 144,000 square feet. But one of the coolest things on this brand new Norwegian Prima is you can walk on water. Are you ready? Let's walk on water for everybody at home, Lice. Let's go.
I can fly.
Look at that.
We do it. We do it. We are walking.
Pretty awesome.
Man, look at that. It's awesome. Great experience. Always something new to do on the fantastic Norwegian Prima.
So how about that, folks? If you ever want to walk on water, you just come on out here on the Norwegian Prima and you can do it now. So Deck 8 is absolutely amazing. The Ocean Boulevard is just amazing, and there's really nothing like it with any other cruise ship that we've seen. They have basically built this giant patio area all the way around the ship with artwork, all kinds of restaurants, pools, you name it. It is amazing. Look at it, Lice. Lice, come on, got to get back to walking.
Well, I had to try all the different type of seating. This is quite okay, not really comfortable.
So as you go around Ocean Boulevard, around this Deck 8, there's all kinds of different sections. One section has a bunch of artwork, which is absolutely awesome. Another section here, as you can see, the slide comes down from the top of the ship, and you've got some really nice lounging areas. Then this affinity pool here, which fills up pretty fast, by the way, and a lot of people jump on these different lounge chairs in this area early in the morning, just as an FYI. But then once you get past the midsection of both sides of the ship, then you've got all of this really nice, I don't know, what you would call it, lounging areas, I guess. And that is absolutely gorgeous. We were just so impressed. Lots of places to read a book, hang out with your Kindle or, your computer, and or whatever you really enjoy, you can do on this deck. It is fantastic. And as you can see here, we swing around the other side of the ship, and it's the same exact layout. This goes all the way around. So for the area that you miss out on the top of the ship we talked about earlier, you gain on this deck here with all of this extra space that you don't get on a normal cruise ship. And it is a popular design. Everybody on the ship loved it. I think you're going to see a lot more of this on newer ships. It just makes a lot more sense. And as you can see, you can also have your outdoor dining to the restaurants that are on the inside of Deck 8, which is super cool. So you have inside and outside, like this Italian restaurant here, which is just magnificent. And when you come out in the evening, this is all lit up. It is really beautiful. And then you have these walkover, that's right, glass look down. You're walking on water. It is absolutely amazing, and one of the highlights of this Norwegian Prima ship. They did a fantastic job with that, and here's some more from Lice. Wow, this is really nice. High quality.
Of course, made in Italy, baby.
What? Made in Italy. Should have known, just like the whole ship, right, Lice?
Yeah. Very good looking, high design, and great ideas.
You Italians, you always know how to do it best. Super cool. So as you can see, Lice just loved this ship. She loved that it was built in Italy, and a big part of the staff as far as up on the bridge were from Italy. So now that you've seen the outside of Deck 8, let's go and try to get on the inside of Deck 8. And there's so much stuff to see here with all the different restaurants, the theater we already talked about, the all the bars, you name it. And you walk into this main area of Deck 8, and it is just absolutely gorgeous design. I don't even think this video highlights how amazing it looks. The backlighting, the LED lighting, three-story open kind of atmosphere here reminds you of a high-end mall. They've got all the really nice shops. We really enjoyed them. Great staff, very helpful, all kinds of jewelry and purses and souvenirs, and you name it. There's shops all around this area, and whatever you need from snacks to your essentials, they've also got on this ship, so no worries about that. As you can see here, they've got a little bit of everything, which is fantastic. And again, you know, what you would typically see on the souvenir side, Pandora. Overall, just really, really nice. Just be careful you don't get caught by your wife when you're talking to other girls on the ship. Something like this can happen, and I got myself into a little trouble there, but let's ignore that. Keep going on with the tour. And you can see also on this deck, as you swing across, and almost on every floor there's a bar or a beverage area that is associated with it, so you can grab a drink, just sit back, relax, look around, do your people watching, if you will. The bars are really nice, some great drinks, and overall it was a great experience. I mean, I think they did a phenomenal job with the design of this. It's a brand new ship, so you would expect that. So I went back to look for Alice, and what is she doing? Now she's talking to one of the, what's going on here? Let's get her out of there. This guy trying to talk to Alice. So on the deck 8 at night, it's, as I mentioned, when you go outside, it's beautiful, especially on that glass-covered bridge. When you look down at the water, it's just phenomenal, seeing the ocean below you with the lights on. And this whole area is just gorgeous at night also. So you can come out here, relax, and it gets utilized way more than what you would typically see on a deck like that. Here's the Italian restaurant. Absolutely awesome. Great food there. We really enjoyed it. You know, you have the outdoor dining, but then we'll show you real quickly the indoor dining, which is gorgeous also. Food was good, passed the Alice's test, so anytime you pass an Italian food test with the Alice, you know it's good chow. So here we've got some support from you know, some of the local assistants there on setting up reservations. All your photography is here on the artist spotlight. You've got all of your studio there for picture taking, you name it. And then you have these hallways as you go down, and believe it or not, there's all kinds of shopping as you go down. You've got an Oakley store, you've got you know, sunglasses, liquor, you name it. And it actually feels like a mall. So as you walk through towards the back of the ship, you know, you've got all of these different shops, and it's pretty cool overall. As you can see here, if you love to shop, it's all about shopping on deck 8. Okay, so as we get towards the back, you've got the local, and this is a bar and grill, really nice. These guys have done a great job with that. Great food in there. They've got a little bit of everything, but what's nice is they had all of the sports on television, a lot of great chow. This was kind of like the popular hangout on the cruise ship. Every ship kind of has this go-to place. As you can see here, big bar, lots of action. Got the football game playing, as you can see. Really cool area to hang out. Okay, so as you leave this area, you go into the next area on deck 8, and this is probably one of the most exciting areas of the ship, and that is the indulge food area, and it is magnificent. I mean, there is all kinds of cool little restaurants. It's kind of the answer to street eats on the Carnival new ships, An indulge food hall is just like a big old food court, but cooler because the food is all make to order. It's really good, high quality. There's Indian in there, there's barbecue, there's dessert. There's just a little bit of everything. This was actually our favorite part of the ship. And truthfully, it was kind of hard to eat at the normal dining room or the normal buffet when you had this, because the food quality was that good. It was really, really good. So you come down here, and if you're anything like Alice and I, we like a little bit of variety of different types of food. And you know, this is no question the place to go. You could have, you know, your baked chicken, you could have Indian food, you could have salads, you could have whatever you like. They had all these little dessert bars, as you see here. And we really, really enjoyed it. The service was fantastic. The way it works is you basically have your own little computer at your table. So you grab a table, sit down, and what's really cool is at whatever table you're at, you can order from all of these different places, or you can sit down right at the place of the tapas or the type of food, the diner kind of food, or whatever type of food you're looking at, right at their kitchen, if you will. So if you're at their kitchen, everything's right there. If you take a normal table, you can order from any of these different restaurants, and it's awesome. And take a look at the food. I mean, really good stuff. They changed up the menu a little bit too, so you know, it made it interesting. But the combinations, just tons of combinations. On the salad, you know, you had all kinds of really cool salads with different proteins. So the combinations of what you could actually get were fantastic. But as you can see here, if you love to eat, you're going to love this area. I mean, it is absolutely awesome. And the desserts, you just go up and grab what you want. This is all included as part of the fare of the cruise line. So there's no additional costs. And, you know, we really, really enjoyed it. As you can see, I mean, lots and lots of different places to go. And honestly, it was such a big area that, you know, it really wasn't that hard to get a seat. And, you know, there's Starbucks there. There is an additional charge on that unless you get the ultimate premium drink package. You're going to hear from Alice in a minute on that. But this kind of gives you a feel for it. Really super cool place to go and have some chow. And you get to see him actually cook it right in front of you. Our favorite out of all of these was the Texas Smokehouse. The food was really, really good. We enjoyed it. And, you know, they had something a little bit different every night. Also, you can walk right outside of this area. And once again, you're out on that Deck 8 area. You've got the bar. You can bring your food out there. It is gorgeous. I mean, especially in the evening, it's super nice. But you know, you can eat inside or outside, I guess is the point, and it is fantastic. They also had these little cubby holes where you kind of had your own little private dining, which was pretty awesome. There is, as I mentioned to you, the computer where you order up, and you can, you know, get different salads, different chow. But we really enjoyed it. The quality of food was excellent. But we're not done. How about this place? This is one of these really cool restaurants. It was, you know, the food was fantastic in here also, no question about it. And then you had these different dining areas. These you do have to make reservations ahead of time, so you make sure you get in there. And, you know, no question about it, it's pretty awesome. So that kind of covers all of Deck 8, and now we're going to move down to Deck number 7, and so much going on in Deck 7 too. 8, 7, and 6, lots to do, lots to see, but as you come back down to Deck 7 here, as you can see, you've got a lot of different areas. Once again, you've got shopping, you've got bars, you got that mall feeling, if you will, again, lots of windows to the ocean. Really great design, as you can see here. And you know what? I honestly believe they did a great job with this central area of it. Another Starbucks, so you've got a couple of different ones on the ship. and you can just see a very elegant look to it. It's a modern, brand new cruise ship. It's what you would expect, especially with that Italian design. The Starbucks was awesome. We actually had a buddy there that we had a lot of fun with. So we're going to go to him and Alice real quick with the drink package, and here you go.
Extra charge. So even if you get the full-blown drink package, doesn't work at Starbucks.
You don't have the Premium Plus.
Ah.
I like that.
So you did. I thought you get the premium one. No.
Next time.
I thought I did. Hey!
Look at
This is
him.
a funny guy.
Okay, so no question about it, we're going to head back towards the back of the ship from this main central area. And what do we have? The gateway. That's right, more shopping on this Norwegian Prima. You've got your customer service area, but then once you get through there, you've got all kinds of shopping. And if you love jewelry, you love watches, you love purses, you love necklaces, Norwegian Prima has you covered. No question about it. Alice absolutely loved it, and some really good quality stuff on this ship. And what we loved is all the windows. So you could look out at the ocean right from the shops, really nice design, or look back in at the beautiful atrium and this beautiful ship. No question about it, Norwegian did a great job, and you have their cruise app so that you're connected at all times while you're on the ship.
All right, Alice, you need to stay away from this place right here. It's nothing
Or
but...
very, very close.
Yeah. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, keep going.
So as soon as you get past the shops, they've got the whole art gallery area where obviously you can buy paintings and all kinds of really cool stuff. And this is where all your knife life is. That this Sid Norman's is absolutely the coolest place on the ship. Our recommendation, flat out, is to get in there early in the early part of the cruise. So we went the first night, had a blast. Went the second night, had a blast. Next thing you know, we couldn't even get into this facility. It was packed out, and the entertainment was phenomenal. Probably the best rock band that I've ever seen on any cruise ship. They just really did it up. It's kind of funny looking at the place empty, but we wanted to give you an idea what it looked like. But once the evening started, this place packed out, and it was just amazing. Great bands, really good stuff, a lot of fun, a lot of good times, and we highly recommend it. Right across the hall is, that's right, the Improv. And this is where they have all their comedy shows. Really cool place. With both of these locations, they just seem to be a little undersized. They just need to make them bigger, but I guess at the end of the day, it is what it is. But, you know, they were always packed out. So you got to get there early for these things. If you want to go to the comedy show, you got to get there early. If you want to go and see some music, live music, you got to get there early. So that's big time advice for watching this video. The Metropolitan, as you go down the hallway a little bit, you've got this bar, you've got a little cigar area here that you can get into the lounge, the humidor.
Number one bartender right here, folks.
Yeah, baby.
Woo! What do you think, Alice? All right, look at that. All right. We got the chocolate cowboy. I asked him to make me the most impressive drink he has, and the chocolate cowboy came out with the prima donna. And for everybody back home, tell them what that is.
The prima donna is a really nice cocktail. It's like an old fashioned, but with a 15 years flor de caña rum. We call it Eco. And we use the banana peel syrup. The banana, we get the banana skins, we boil it with cinnamon sticks, with sugar and water for 15 minutes, and we strain it to make a syrup to put in this beautiful cocktail. And also we put walnuts, bitters, and Angostura in it. And then here I present to you prima donna to my brother.
The prima donna, how about that? Impressive.
Right. Love it.
I tell you what, this is the #1 bartender. We go on cruise lines all over the world. This is the #1 bartender right there. And take a look at that, folks. That is a one and only.
Well, I think you would agree. Great bartender. This was a great place to just hang out, meet people. You know, people were playing games. They had all kinds of like sampler dishes that you could get here with all the different drinks. And it was a lot of fun. We got to get to know a bunch of people in this area. And, you know, it was kind of cool. It was kind of like Cheers, you know, where everybody kind of hung out and you got to meet up with them. But in any case, we highly recommend this Metropolitan. It is pretty awesome. So when you get to the very back, you've got the Sushi Restaurant, which is excellent. Sushi was good quality, really good. You have to make reservations in advance again here early on because it does fill up pretty quick. But not as bad as the steakhouse we'll talk about in a minute. On that one, probably the biggest tip to this video is you've got to make your reservations the very first day you get on the ship for this Japanese steakhouse. So the Sushi Restaurant, the Japanese Steakhouse, those are two different restaurants. And in here, it just books out. And if you wait a day or two, you're just not going to get in there. It books out for the entire cruise, if you will, and you just can't get in there. Lots of fun. These steakhouses are a great time. And then you've got Hudson's, which is just beautiful. This is their formal dining room, and unlike dining rooms where you've seen in kind of the central part of the ship to the back of the ship with that central atrium, this is a wraparound dining room around the entire back of the ship with the glass going all the way around. So you actually have a better chance of getting a window seat, if you will. It's kind of a totally different design, but this is your classic, you know, dining room, and you do have to make reservations. If you've got a big group, you're going to want to get that reservation in early. There's only so many of the large tables, so you may even try to get that coordinated before you get on the ship. But in any case, it is beautiful, great food, great atmosphere. We really enjoyed this. So overall, we would recommend this restaurant for 1 or 2 of the evenings for sure. But as you leave this restaurant area, go down the hall, one of the coolest restaurants, Le Bistro. That's right, high-end French cuisine. We loved it here. Really beautiful atmosphere. If there's one night where you really want to dress up, get some great food, this would be our recommendation. This is probably the nicest restaurant on the cruise ship, so you want to make your reservations early for this. There is an upcharge, obviously, but just absolutely gorgeous. We had a great time here, really enjoyed the food, and overall, as you can see, the atmosphere was just fantastic. Everything about it, the service, the food, you know, the wine that they had there, the champagne, all excellent. I think you'll enjoy it quite a bit. The Le Bistro is the name, and you're definitely going to want to get that on your list as early as you can. Alice absolutely loved it.
Duck breast.
Wow.
Very lovely dinner.
Merci beaucoup.
Very nice, huh, Alice?
I love that.
Duck it is.
So we're not done yet because, like all cruise ships, there's one restaurant you always need, and that's a steakhouse. Cagney's Steakhouse is outstanding also. Probably our number 2 pick for the cruise. We had a great time. We also, because we were in the suite, or if you're a Haven member, you could come down here and have lunch every day, which we really enjoyed. The lunches were fantastic, and there was no extra charge on those lunches. So overall, we really enjoyed it. Really nice menu, as you can see here, and we definitely a great place to go.
All right, here we are in the atrium of this incredible ship. And as you can see, it's ultra modern, great Italian design, and look how beautiful this is.
Hey, we're down to the bottom of the ship. That's right, deck number 6, folks, and this is where the casino is at. And believe it or not, Norwegian Prima ends at deck 5. Deck 5 is all staterooms, so all the action's on 8, 7, 6. 5 you have staterooms, and underneath that, it's all the staff of the cruise ship. So we're almost to the end of the video, but take a look at this casino. It's world class, all kinds of brand new video games. You can tell that it's a brand new casino, a brand new ship. Everything about it is outstanding. And if you love to gamble, they've got the Players Club. They've got all of the board games. They've got it all. I mean, you're going to be very, very happy. And they gave this area quite a bit of space and room. This was a good sized casino. So they know it's all about making money on these cruise ships. So there's no question about it. You're going to be pretty impressed with the size of this casino overall. It's pretty awesome. As you come out of the casino, you've got more lounging down here on the base floor of the Atrium, a really nice bar. And every single night they had all kinds of great live music. We really enjoyed that. Lots of dancing. Definitely check out all of our tip videos on this cruise ship. Also, all of the other videos we did on this cruise ship on our sister channel, How to Have Fun Cruising. You got to check that channel out. Subscribe to both How to Have Fun Outdoors and How to Have Fun Cruising. But here you are at the bottom of the ship looking up at the Atrium. You can see some really, really nice decor, and overall this is one beautiful ship. They even have your cruise next section, so all kinds of deals on future Norwegian cruises. You can get that all set up. They had shopping down there. They've got the bars down there. They got a little bit of everything, so no question about it. This is one gorgeous ship. I think you would agree. Hope you've loved this video. Our main takeaway to everyone back home that's watched this is book ahead on all of your reservations. Get everything set up. Order some water. Watch our tip videos on this. And overall, I think you'll be really impressed with this cruise ship. And let's hear what Alice's got to say.
All right, Alice, we got Antonio and Nicole right here.
Yes.
And what's the tip of the day?
Well, we are here at the box office. Everyone that needed to book their shows, these are the guys.
Ah.
6th floor box office.
6th floor, this is where you go. These guys will take care of you.
So overall, we love this cruise ship, and we highly recommend it to all of you back home. And if you've already booked it, you're going to have a great time. Just get out there and do some dancing, have some drinks, hit the casino, enjoy that Italian design. This ship is absolutely awesome. We give it a 5-star, and you know, there's just so many unique things about the ship. They really went out of their way with the design of this ship. The deck 8 with that walk around is amazing, and as I mentioned, below deck 6, it's only deck 5 is staterooms, and then you have the lobby, tender lobby on deck number 4. So we hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely subscribe to our channel. It would mean so much to us. Hit a like. This video took over 3 weeks to put together. It is a tremendous amount of editing and work, and we hope you love the video. And thank you so much for watching How to Have Fun Outdoors.